Hello everyone. Just an update on Russian-Ukrainian crisis, or should I say Russian-US crisis, because everyone, excluding US and its allies, they are trying to calm down the situation, but apparently the US and its allies seem pretty adamant on escalating the situation. So, in the overnight and early Saturday morning hours, both US and Russians appears to be drawing down and evacuating their embassies in the Ukrainian capital of Kiev, in what's the most ominous sign yet that military confrontation could be on the horizon. Um, Usually, I have to agree, these sort of measures are taken at the end or at the beginning of a conflict, at the end of normal times, and it's not just US has this time evacuated their citizens. Russians have started evacuating their citizens as well. We are indeed entering uncharted territory with this ratcheting situation, which escalated in earnest this Friday afternoon. Accusations from White House that Russia will invade within days. Although US has been talking about an invasion or imminent invasion for last few weeks, and I have made few vlogs on that, but this time it seemed to have they have pushed the envelope. They not only are evacuating their citizens, they are giving a specific date, like by Tuesday the chances are Russia might invade Ukraine. And I will discuss why these dates are coming out now. I'm not sure whether there is any truth to that, but in a war sort of situation, or fog of war, everybody has their excuse. Moving on, by the way, there have been a lot of arms flowing into Ukraine from Western allies. Stinger anti-aircraft missiles, a lot of anti-armor, anti-tank Javelin missiles and stuff like that. So yeah, the EU has said it will not reduce diplomatic staff in the country. However, other countries are telling their nationals to leave, including Israel and UK. Of course, Israel and UK are probably the staunchest ally of United States, so it's kind of obvious. But it doesn't stop there. Among other countries calling on citizens to leave are the UK, the Netherlands, Latvia, Japan, and South Korea. British Foreign Office said that all UK nationals should leave now, while commercial means are still available. In the warning, Latvia cited a serious threat to security posed by Russia. So, US and its allies have asked all their citizens to leave Ukraine. What's if, let's just for a second assume this doesn't get escalated and there is no war and things calm down. I mean, imagine bad impact to Ukrainian economy in that situation. So I'm sure Ukrainian probably realize what it will do to their economy. Of course, if there is a war, that is also going to be really bad. But lately, Ukraine has been saying that, Russia is not likely to invade Ukraine. Uh, so let's bring down the rhetoric, um, and let's not beat the war drums. But US has been pushing, and US has ordered additional 3,000 troops to Poland as well. So things are getting pretty heated up. Anyway, then this is another news. Russian Ministry of Defense says US Virginia class submarine was detected in Russian territorial waters near Kuril Islands. Kuril Islands are right next to Japan and what do you call Alaska. Pacific Fleet Udaloy class destroyer Marshal Shepashenikov used special means and submarine retreated from the area. So United States submarines are also showing up. Two developments units in Kursk, 110 kilometers away, appears to be moving up to Belgorod with district level artillery support. First GTA in Pogonova has started to move out as well, presumably in final staging area. So from staging area near border, artillery and armors divisions are moving there near Russian border. So definitely Russia is also not going to take it lying down, it seems, and they are getting prepared as well. And this is the interesting thing I came across. I wasn't aware of this. The proposed recognition of DNR LNR to be reviewed by Duma, which is their upper or lower, their parliament, you can say, on Russia's parliament on Friday, on February 14th, looks like it may offer a basis for Russia to extend security guarantees and militarily protect those considered to be Russian citizens living in these separatist regions. So this is basically, Donbass region of Ukraine where a lot of Russians live. Russia is proposing a law that in case something an escalation happen and there is physical war or conflict, Russia will provide security to the Russian citizens. Now, whether Russia is doing this to protect its own citizens in case there is a false flag event from Western countries supporting Ukraine, and then Russia invades Ukraine, or this is an excuse from Russia to actually invade Ukraine. I mean, hard to say. Nobody knows the answer. What's going on in Putin's mind? But anything can happen, and we need to be ready in case this gets escalated. Things may get pretty bad, and I sure hope it doesn't. reach that point and level. Um, there is no easy way to put it, because if there is a physical war or conflict, no question Europe will get involved. Especially NATO countries, because what's that, Article 5 will get invoked, and they will have to come in support of United States. And while the overall military strength and power of NATO and allies is going to be much larger than in Russia, but we shouldn't forget Russia has nuclear power, which majority of Europe, well, I shouldn't say majority, but all of the Europe doesn't. Of course, United States keeps some nuclear assets in Turkey, probably Germany, and they have given some nuclear assets to UK as well. Um, France is the only country, official country, which has its own nuclear assets. But overwhelmingly, the nuclear power is going to be much in favor of Russia. And if things get escalated to the point where Russia will feel threatened and start using nukes, I mean, it's game over for the whole planet probably. But um, a lot of speculation there. I sure hope it doesn't get to that level. But yeah, things are not looking really good. Um, Another interesting news I came across. Turkey has closed down Bosphorus Strait over malfunctioning cargo ship. Now, this may be a genuine issue, or this may be just an excuse um, for putting pressure on Russia from Western countries. So Bosphorus, by the way, those who don't know, Bosphorus Strait actually connects um, Black Sea with Mediterranean Sea and then the Atlantic. So path from Russia all the way to Atlantic Ocean. And I can maybe show you here. So this is the Bosphorus Strait, and to the right is Black Sea. So Crimea, Sevastopol, and all this Russian territory. And then this goes through this part of the sea, what is it called, Sea of Marmara, and then to the Mediterranean. So this is Mediterranean Sea, and then all the way to Atlantic. So now Bosphorus has been closed down as well. Crazy world we live in. Anyway, so that's the update on crisis happening in the Eurasian region, and I will keep you guys posted on further updates, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.